guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Daily. I'm completely fresh faced, so don't mind me. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be a demonstration of how I like to micro needle my face. So this is a microneedle derma roller that I have here. I purchased this one off Mecca, and as you can see, it is 0.3 of a millimeter. Now derma rollers come in lots of different depths of the needles, and you can get them in different sizes. I've seen really big ones, little ones for more detailed areas like around the eyes, and yeah, so there's definitely lots of options out there on the market. And so I wanted to demonstrate for you guys how I like to micro derma needle my own face. Now I've had these types of facials in a salon before, and I definitely saw some amazing results, but that's kind of like $100 a pop. So this cost me, I believe it was $50, and I can do it from at home. Now these rollers here, as opposed to the ones at home, if you don't know, the needles are much smaller. And that is of a good reason, because in the salons, they're using something deeper, they're trained. The deeper the needle, the further it penetrates into the skin, so you definitely want to make sure that you've got somebody who knows what they're doing. With these little micro rollers, they're not overly deep, so make sure you read up on it, but you definitely can't really do any damage to your skin by doing this at home. Now I've been using this now for just under a month, and I have been absolutely loving the results. If you don't know, microdermal rollers are great for acne, wrinkles, evening out skin tone. So yeah, there's some really amazing benefits to these. So I want to demonstrate for you guys how I like to do it myself. Now I just want to read a little bit about the rollers. I've just kind of written some notes down so I don't forget anything. So I just want to make sure that I am giving you guys as much information as possible. Of course, before anybody microneedles their face, please make sure that your hands are clean, and mine have been freshly washed and sanitized, and that your face is freshly clean. So I've taken off all my makeup, and I also don't plan on having any sun exposure for the rest of the day. I would not recommend doing this over daytime and going outside because you've just freshly needled, you don't want to have too much sun exposure. That is anywhere from doing microneedling at home to having it done in a salon. So it's something that you generally do of an afternoon before bed, and of course make sure everything is clean and sanitary. Of course, when you do this, you're doing it at your own risk. So if you do have any questions, there's plenty of people that you can ask. Yeah, so like I said before, it's an incredible treatment for fine lines, wrinkles, acne scars. It can help with balding hairlines and improving skin texture and firmness, and making the pores appear smaller. Like I said, I've been doing this myself now for around a month, and I do it every 2 to 3 nights. It's not something that you want to do every single day. And then of course afterwards, something that I definitely want to mention before I start micro rolling is products to kind of avoid. So definitely don't go in with anything like retinol or any of your harsh oils. Yeah, any of your harsh oils straight after. So what I like to do is have a freshly clean face, and then I go in with different oils. So I might do something like a hyaluronic serum, which is really great for moisture. I also might use something like a peptide serum, or even just something nice like a argan oil or something like that. But you definitely want to avoid any of those products that have like any really high acids in them, or yeah, any retinols, anything like that. So just go in with something that's going to be more hydrating. But yeah, so definitely just going in with something that's not as harsh to the skin, because we are freshly needling the face. And when you do that, those oils are seeping quite deeper into the pores and into the skin area. So when you do that, the products are going to be seeping deeper into the skin than what they would by just applying them on the skin without, of course, doing the roller. So yeah, that's some of the notes that I have written down. I will definitely link as much information as I can down below for you guys. So I'm probably going to forget stuff. So definitely check the bottom bar down below for some more information in regards to derma rolling. I'll list everything that I know, and yeah, as much information as I can. So of course, check the description bar down below for any further info. So I'm just going to zoom in and show you guys up close how I like to derma roll at home. Okay guys, so we're a little closer now. So you can see that I have a little bit of acne. Definitely felt like my skin's been a lot more even in texture and looks a little bit more glowy when I'm not wearing makeup. And yeah, I've just overall seen a better result in my skin and how my skin's been looking since using this. Now this is the outer packaging, so this is what it is kept in. Like I said, this is 0.3 millimeters. I would suggest when you're first starting off to go go in with a roller that doesn't have, you know, just like a smaller amount, like something like the 0.3, and then you can always go up further and further in the depths of your rollers the more and more you do it. Now, of course, this is a roller with little tiny needles on it, so it's not going to be the most pleasant experience, but at the same time, it's not the most painful thing ever. So I'll just try to show you that up close. I don't want to touch the roller with my fingers or anything like that, but I'm hoping that's picking up on camera. You can see all the teeny tiny little needles. And another thing that I want to mention before I get started is the pressure. So when applying this, you don't want to be going, you know, you don't want to be putting too much pressure on the skin. You don't want to be like really digging it in, but you don't want to be going too soft-handed with it either. You want to make sure it's definitely penetrating into the skin. So you kind of want to have a medium to firm pressure, but you don't want to have it too firm. So if you're not putting enough pressure on, you're not going to see those results, but you definitely don't want to be digging into your skin either. So just kind of that medium kind of firmness when you are rolling. So I like to work at one area at a time. Usually I kind of go cheek, chin, forehead, and just do a quick little roll over the nose. So now there's a couple different motions that you can do: up and down, side to side, and of course in a diagonal position as well. That is the instructions that I have on my roller, and also when I've had facials with the micro rollers before, or microneedling, whatever it be, that's also the way the technicians have been doing it. So yeah, let's just go straight in. So like I said, I like to work in one area at a time. So I kind of just like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll move across 1, 2, 3, 4, and kind of just count in my head. And of course, don't be afraid to get in there around the hairline as well. And as you can see, I've already got a little bit of redness. That is natural. Of course, we are poking tiny little holes into our skin. Now once I've done that, then I like to go in the opposite direction. And when I get closer to the under eye area here, I like to go not as heavy handed with the pressure. The skin under there is a lot more sensitive than what it is here, so not as much pressure near the under eye area. And then once I've gone this way and this way, then I just like to do a couple of diagonals just across the whole area, just to make sure I've hit every single surface, and in the kind of more finer areas, just being a little bit more detailed around there. So that's it, that's one side done, and as you can see, my face is slightly more red than this side, but the redness is all gone by the morning. Now I'm just going to do the chin, same thing again. This process takes no more than 5 minutes, and I definitely think that if you've been considering getting a roller, you will not be disappointed. Like I said, I've seen overall a clearer complexion, more even skin tone. My pores appear to be quite smaller. Not that they were ever overly enlarged, but they definitely feel smaller. And hopefully, as I don't have a lot of wrinkles yet, it will help prevent with any fine lines or wrinkles. I don't know why, but for me, the forehead is the most painful. And when I say painful, I just mean it's slightly uncomfortable. It's not actually pain as in pain within that you can't withstand. It's just a little uncomfortable. Then also roll over the eyebrows. The only areas that I never really roll is of course right in under the eye. I go kind of to around here, and of course I never roll over this area here. And for the nose, I'll just go like 1 or 2 over here, 1 or 2 over here, 1 down the middle, and then kind of just across. And if I feel like there's any other spots that I've missed, I will just slightly go over those areas. But that is pretty much it. It is super simple, it's super fast. Like I said, it takes no more than 5 minutes. There's a couple of different ways that you can sanitize this. You can spray it with some isopropyl alcohol, or you could get an alcohol wipe and just wipe down the roller. I don't really feel comfortable running it under hot water. I don't know if that would make the nails rust or anything like that, but you definitely want to make sure that you're sanitizing between each use. Then yeah, once you've done that, then it will just store back into here. Put the lid over the top, and it's good to go for the next time. So yeah, super simple, super quick video for you guys, but I just wanted to demonstrate how I like to micro roller at home. I definitely love this process. I think it's going to minimize my times that I need to spend getting facials done. Yeah, it's nice to see a more visible, clearer complexion. It's nice to see overall skin tone improving, and it's super simple, and I really do think it's going to be the future of skincare. Yeah, I think it's gonna soon, everybody's gonna have a micro roller, and I can see why. I know some people have been doing this for years, but more recently than ever I've seen this kind of really hitting the market. And yeah, I can see the hype around it, guys. It really does work. Like I said, the first time you do it, it's probably not going to be the most nicest experience. There is a little bit of discomfort to it. My face does feel a little red, a little hot at the moment, but like I said, when I wake up in the morning, all that redness is gone, and overall I'm just left with a glowy, clearer, even complexion. So what's not to love? So that's just a quick little video for you guys demonstrating how I like to micro roller. I think as time goes on, I'm going to get a larger roller with a deeper, a deeper needle and build my way up to that. And once again, don't forget to check the description bar down below. I'm probably sure there are so many things that I forgot to mention, so just check that down below for any additional information. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, something a little different, not exactly makeup, but yeah, let me know down below if you enjoyed this video. And of course, if you micro roller at home, leave a comment down below. I'd love to know what type of roller you use, and yeah, how you like to micro roller. Is it any different to what I do? Let me know. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.